Boom, boom, boom. Giving all praises to the Most High God, man, and we do so in the name of Yahweh. Love all of y'all, man. Giving all praises to the Most High God that y'all breathing in and out, in and out. If you are breathing, you have the opportunity to get it right. So I suggest you do so or try so right now today. Wake up and take a breath, man. Your obligation in life is to try to get it right. It's not hard to get it wrong. It's very simple. But getting it right is tough. And we have our job on this planet is to try to get it right. You're here with your boy, one and only Bam Bam Belly Young, one of Watt's 3 sons, representing 10 foes where I stand 10 toes down. East side ours because the east side is ours, man. There's only us. And we looking for justice for just us. Hey, man, before I get off into it all, before I get off into everything, let's talk about the fact that the neighborhood got the backpacking food program giveaway going on tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fall in there, man. Show up, man. Go back there if your kids, they got school getting ready to start. Go by there and see if your kids can get them some school supplies, some backpacks, and some things they need. And hey, you might have some other food and vegetables and fresh delectables to give away. This is the partnership between the Social Solutions Institute, who sponsors this program, as well as the New World Academy Foundation. Coming together to look out for the hood, man. Hacienda's Gonzaga Village, whatever you want to call it, from 103rd to 107, 184 units, the most neglected and overlooked housing development in the area. Just don't have the program and just don't have the resources when it comes to our neighborhood. So you know what we do? We get organized and we get out there and we get it for ourselves. Like my boy Dame said, we got us. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the brothers and sisters throughout the Watts community, the Watts area that's out there putting in that work. From the Watts Neighborhood Council and the Watts Gang Task Force to all my real ones. My big brother Daoud, man, over on that side of town, holding it down with Lowdown and Big Ziggy and all the rest of the positive brothers over there doing that work. Love y'all, man. Watts Life Car Club out there passing out them breakfasts in the morning for the kids. You know what I'm saying? My man Daoud and them got the food program passing out right there at the train station. Stop by these places, man. And even if you don't need no help, why don't you just volunteer to help? Can you dig it? If you don't need no help, volunteer to help. Sounds like a good idea to me. And take a drink of water. That being said, shouts out to my peoples over in the Imperial Courts part of town. My man Dub C, my boy 8-Ball, baby, my boy baby Bobby Yay. Big love to that youngster, man, out there doing his thing. Y'all need to check out his podcast. He got a good one. Check out Yay and see what he got to say. Big ups to my sister, big sister Cynthia Mendenhall, Sister Soldier, Big Mama in the house. Love y'all over there. And then, you know, we got the other area. My mega big 6'4" is the one when it comes to the Nickerson Gardens for me. But you got a lot of other brothers over there too. Donnie, Hank, you understand? You got my boys over there, Snipe, and the ambassadors that's working with the Nickerson Gardens over there. Shouts out to every one of them brothers that's positive, that's trying to do the right thing for their community. Big ups to my neighborhood. Shouts out to the Silver Dollar, my man Noodles, and Mr. Stay Ready, Big Stay Ready. You know what I'm saying? Over there doing their thing for the Haciendas, trying to get them resources and programs over there. We got the street soccer going down. We got the basketball program going down. But that's pretty much it, because nobody cares about the Haciendas, man. There's no programming. No reason for me to bite my tongue. The people that are on site, local in the community know this. We get left out of everything. But in the meantime, between time, we reach out and supply people with everything. How does that work? It's called the little engine that could syndrome. I think I can. Y'all all read that story as kids. I don't know about these kids nowadays, but if you at least 35, 40, You read that story as a kid. Y'all know the story. Y'all know the object, the tale and what was going on. The little engine that didn't do it. He could, it ain't that he could because he needed to. He could because he was helping somebody else who needed to. Now, Hacienda is a little engine that could. A little tugboat that sends the lifeline out to the big tankers and help pull them. If they can, if they need it, that little tugboat is there for you if you need it. That little tugboat will pull that big boat all the way to shore. You better know that. You better ask somebody. But on some real stuff though, man, yeah, the hood is overlooked and it ain't all good. You know, parents like to say it's all good in the hood. It ain't all good in the hood because some parts of the hood, some areas just ain't getting treated as good as others, man, and it's just not right. Let's keep it 400, you understand? But shouts out to the sisters of Watts. They're doing their thing. Shouts out to your Watts. I love y'all to death, man. Shouts out to WLCAC. Got to give big ups to Tim, man, who believed in us when nobody else did, man. Shouts out to Hawkins Burger, man, for being one of the last black-owned businesses in Watts. Just keeping it 400, man. But shouts out to them. But hey, it is what it is. Let's talk about what we're going to get off into today. Today's story is titled, What's Going On with Fatherless Black America? What's going on indeed with these young men like Xavier Worthy and Travis Hunter and this other young man, Zion Williams, as a cover, as a follow-up to the other stories. We're going to bring them on into the stew pot and we're going to mix it up because these brothers all got something in common. You know what I'm saying? Now that single mother thing. I ain't putting down single mothers, man. I was raised by a single mother, man. I ain't got nothing against single mothers. Don't y'all be running out telling somebody that JB said something against a single mother. I got nothing against single mothers, man. But I don't support producing those. My mother and father were married when I was born. They just happened to not be able to stay together. There was a time where everybody got married in the black community. It was considered extremely shameful if you didn't. Those times have changed, have they not? But yeah, man, that being said, these dudes is not making the best decisions when it's coming to these women. So we're going to get off into some videos so we can hear the story. And then we listen to the story, we'll do some commentary and see what we think about the story. And, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to call in. Y'all got the number, and then if you don't got the number, we're going to flash the number if you want to talk about what's going on with this hombres. Okay, let's get off into it, dog. You know how we do it. My boy, Ice Boob. My man. I like him a little bit sometimes. But let's go, right?
She had to move.
Stop.
Guys that's in the group.
Enlarge. Transition. Play.
To put Texas back on the map is a good feeling. What I want to know is, and I can see them in your mouth, what's your favorite
feature that is neither appropriated nor fabricated?
These are the moments that we play for. These are the moments that we play for.
As Kansas City had their eyes set to make history in their third consecutive Super Bowl, Xavier continued to work hard with his team, and soon they traveled to New Orleans, Louisiana for the big showdown against Philadelphia.
Where y'all get the gumbo from? Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm okay. I'm gonna get more. I'm okay. Okay. I like what y'all got going on there. What's good, eh?
I thought I was gonna say what I was gonna do went out because I saw him and I was like, I know who that is.
We can go back.
She came from the strip club and clogged her.
Dang it again.
Before the
accusing her of extortion. New tonight, Chiefs accusing her of extortion.
Girl, that man got out the car. He hit me one of these, but I didn't respond.
Suddenly did Tia's interest. Now, media celebrate.
Yo, forgot to take it all the way back, man, but we'll skip up when we need to. But, excuse me, shouts out to the Pink Book. I watches this chick podcast and she be on point, man. For a sister, man, she really be on point. She don't sugarcoat nothing. She ain't with that sisterhood foolishness. If you on some folly, she gonna call it out, man. Shouts out to her. Her link to her channel is in the description. Follow her. Check her out, dog. But let's get off into the story.
Diamond rings, a lifestyle of luxury. But behind the glitz and glamour lurked a betrayal that would bring it all crashing down. A woman with an evil plot, a career on the line, and a shocking twist the NFL's rising star never saw coming. Meet Xavier Worthy, star wide receiver, NFL rookie, the Kansas City Chiefs' new it guy. He's got the talent, the speed, and a $13 million contract. But what?
$13 million. Keep that in mind, yo. 13. Last number, yeah.
But he didn't have a good radar for red flags. And then there was Tia Jones, the track
This bitch right here.
star with an Olympic dream that, well, let's just say, wasn't running as fast as she hoped. But what was on the rise? Her new title, NFL WAG. Because the moment Xavier's draft stock rose, suddenly did Tia's interest. Now, when Xavier first noticed her and slid into her DMs, crickets, tumbleweeds. In her own words, she was...
Look at her, man. She looked like one of them bras that thinks she better. Look at that proud ass smirk on her face. One of the things the Most High hates is a proud look. Read y'all scriptures. Read the book. Christians. A woman's supposed to be shamefaced. Scripture says when Rebecca saw Isaac for the first time, she covered her face. Man, what's up there? Yo, y'all women, y'all don't understand. If a woman made eye contact with me and covered her face up, not only do I know she interested in me, look, she's shy. That's attractive to a male. Let's carry on.
Dry, wasn't interested, and went on to ignore him. But fast forward to December 2023. Texas won the Big Ten championship, and suddenly Tia was seeing visions from a fairy tale at a Texas restaurant when she bumped into Xavier, claiming God set it all up so she can, quote, meet her man.
And you are a fiance.
Okay.
You're a wag.
Yeah.
It's a rock. Period.
Shut up, Meg.
So how did you guys meet? How did we end up here?
Okay, so another funny story. He DM'd me before, but I didn't respond.
Why about to do the head tilt?
I didn't respond because it's Instagram.
Yeah.
Swiping.
He hit her up before and she did not respond. Why? Guess Instagram. Mm-hmm. Remember that. She did not respond when this man showed interest in her.
Swipe out, double tap, swipe out. It was one of them. And then time went by. I moved to Texas to train with my coach in track and field. Like everybody don't train at universities. You move to different states to train with your coach. So I moved to Texas and he was going to UT at the time.
She moved to Texas to train with her trainer.
And we met at a restaurant. I saw him at a restaurant. I'm driving.
So random.
Random. I was going to a friend's dinner. And I was so late. I'm talking about makeup wasn't coming together. Hair wasn't coming together. It was just one of the moments. It was just horrible. And I'm like over here wondering why. I really feel like God just aligned it up the way it did. And I'm so late. As I'm driving, all of a sudden, two cars and jump in front of me, cutting in front of me. And it was him and his partner. And I'm behind the car like, this stupid. And I'm like, y'all gonna make me like this girl gonna hate me. So.
She's right. He was stupid.
I realized we'd been in the same corners as he been in with me. And then we both pull up to valet and he get out the car and I was trying to hurry up and get to valet first to give him my keys so I can go inside. I was gonna say something too on the slick like you need
Trying to avoid the dude, right?
to slow down. But then I got out the car. Girl, that man got out there. Girl, that man got out the car. He hit me with one of these. Girl, I ran back to that car. I ran back to my car so quick. I said, "Oh, I know that man."
Like, actually, you could hit me.
I ran back to my car.
Went away.
Everything I thought I was gonna say, what I was gonna do went out because I saw him and I was like, I know who that is. And he saw me like, I've been looking for you. Because when we talked about it down the line, he was like, he DM'd me before and I was kind of dry. And he was like, I was gonna try again. And he was like, coincidentally, we
You dumb son of a bitch!
Should have left her ass the fuck alone, nigga. Wasn't interested in you. She said it clear as day on the show just now. I wasn't interested in him. I was dry. I tried to hurry up and get my valley. I was gonna say something slick, trying to get away from you and stuff, dude. The way she feels, this dude's trying to get at her all the time. Now y'all heard all of that. Y'all heard that she was not interested in the boy. Fast forward, yeah? Let's fast forward.
What y'all got going on here? What's good, eh?
It's a trend, man. There's no gumbo on this thing, but it's all right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know where he from. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Food's a lot better this year. I don't know if it's because of where we're at, but food's way better.
Like gumbo party?
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, food here has been insane.
Man, it's crazy, man, because, like 2 years ago, it wasn't a lot of guys from Texas in the league. So just being one of the guys that's in the group to put Texas back on the map is a good feeling.
Before we go further, there's an important piece that we missed. Got to show it. Now, remember, the lady was not interested in the young man. She's older than him. For all you women out there that say it's creepy and y'all men date younger women, y'all be trying to groom them. Y'all don't do no grooming? Check it out.
And of course, Xavier was excited to be fulfilling his dream. A long way from his early beginnings in Fresno, California, raised by a single mother as the big brother of 2 younger sisters.
Don't his mama look a lot like that thought that he did? Don't she look a lot like the Tia broad? The Tia girl? And he probably got one of them type of mamas that, oh boy, he cute. That's what's important. That the girl is cute. And y'all gonna have cute grandbabies. She look like one of them type, because I'm wondering how this chick got past his mama, but as you look at his mama, not much of a difference.
As a son husband, he definitely felt the pressure to take
a son husband. That's exactly what's going on there. But usually son husbands don't want no other brother around they son. But I think she's seen herself in this girl.
Take care of his mother and sisters.
You dumb son of a bitch! You dumb son of a bitch! You dumb son of a bitch! No! I like to be educated. You dumb son of a bitch!
3 months after Xavier got drafted by Kansas City, boom, a proposal. And just like that, Tia Jones was sharing with everybody she secured the bag, or so she thought.
The girl don't even like you, man. She wouldn't be intimate with you for almost a year or something like that. Ignored you when you was in her DMs. And a year later, you ready to marry this broad? My God, man. I hope you got somebody praying for you.
The two went on social media to announce their engagement and the purchase of a home. Tia told everyone they bought a home together, except she conveniently left out one tiny detail. She didn't own a dime of that house. It was all Xavier's. But that didn't stop her from flaunting on social media, where she made content and even convinced Xavier to create joint social media accounts with her to vlog their new lives together.
Watch me rearrange. This is the primary guest bed.
Shut up, Meg.
It's basically like a second master room. So I'm just gonna rearrange the bed because the TV's right here, put the mattress down. Hopefully we're gonna see some decorations and stuff in this video too. I'm thinking this is gonna be a 2-part video because the movers are coming to set up the theater room on the east wing. So
West Bank, you're working for the bank, you make the West Bank. Not the bank, you bust the West Bank. Not the bank, you do me West Bank. Not the bank, you're working for the Nokia, you make the Nokia, bust it.
How the youngster didn't know that this broad was LOW, I don't know. But that's what happened when your dad ain't around to help you understand what a virtuous woman is. You have no dad around. You have a mother who's on. You can look at his mama and tell she on that Forever 21 shit, and she ain't one of them type of mamas that screen in these thoughts and trying to look out for her son. She ain't doing that. All that ends up happening to him without his mother's intervention shows you that she ain't with it. Let's keep watching.
okay, so come with me to day in the life as an NFL wife. They are in training camp right now. Baby's in camp. He's already.
He ain't even your fucking husband. She's already supplanted herself as his wife. So many flags.
Getting prepped and prepared or whatever.
After parading around the social media streets, calling herself a new NFL wife, Xavier confronted his fiancée, told her game over and she had to move out his house. He even agreed to help Tia get an apartment. But Tia, oh no, she was not giving up on the lifestyle without a fight. Instead of packing her bags, she packed a punch. Literally. She attacked Xavier, jumped on him, and even ripped out his hair. But here's where it gets real dirty. Because what does an evil, entitled, scorned woman do when she realizes her ATM is kicking her out and she refuses to leave? Well, no, of course she didn't take accountability for cheating on her boyfriend while he was practicing for the Super Bowl. Accountability? What's that? I guess kryptonite for Tia. No, instead of taking accountability for not just cheating on Xavier, but attacking him when he told her it was over, Tia decided to play the victim. The police came to the house. Xavier
It's about to get interesting, folk.
didn't want any negative attention that would jeopardize his job and endorsements, so he just said he wanted his fiancée out of the house and didn't want to press charges. Well, guess who pressed charges instead? You guessed it, Tia. Tia came up with a whole different story. She told police that Xavier attacked her and she wanted to press charges. The responding officers took her word and Xavier Worthy was arrested.
After telling them he didn't want to press charges against her, man, dreads is snatched out, scratches in his. They gonna talk about it all, but I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Dreads snatched out, patches missing. Police got his hair in a baggie and seeing scratches in his face, but somehow he still ended up being the one going to jail. Why? Because he's the Negro.
That breaking news coming out of Texas, where Kansas City Chiefs player and Fresno native Xavier Worthy has been arrested. Public jail records from Williamson County show the incident happened yesterday. Worthy was booked in jail for allegedly assaulting a household member or a family member by impeding their breathing or circulation. This comes just weeks after the Fresno native and Central High graduate made his return to the Valley, where more than 4,000 fans lined up to meet him during a free event at Granite Park in Central Fresno.
Suddenly, the Golden Rookie wasn't just at risk of losing his reputation. He was facing jail time, his NFL career, and endorsements. Millions. Tia refused to leave his house, so she ran down to the courts to get a restraining order in an attempt to lock him out of his own mansion. A judge immediately granted her that temporary restraining order, but when the
immediately granted her that restraining order, that temporary restraining order. You heard what they said? Immediately. The state of Texas, y'all. DV is a felony. Carry up to 10 years in prison. This boy is 21. She's 25. She attacked him after he gave her a 2 weeks notice. I wouldn't have gave her none of that. She would have just showed up and everything she owned would have been outside the gate. Locks, everything changed. Then she would have found out what I see. See, that's the naivete of the youth. A grown man would have told him, no, don't do it that way, because she ain't gonna do nothing but try to fight you and you gonna end up in jail. Bing bong. It went just like that. An older gentleman would have been able to warn him of that. No, that ain't how you do it. She need to think everything is cool as long as possible. Matter of fact, take her out. Tell her you're gonna take her to some beach or something. Nothing too far, too close. Somewhere nice. You all gonna go stay there for a week. And then get in your car and leave her there. Let her stay there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pay for the week. You know what I'm saying? But I'll leave her there. She won't know I'm going. Tell her I'm going to get something. You know, I'm supposed to get something, yada, yada, yada. But by the time she get back to my man, all the locks and stuff will be changed. Everything you own will be sitting out in the front. Just come pick up your stuff and go about your life. What's the problem? Oh, no, I had a private investigator follow you. Hey, I know all about you and your trainer. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You can say that through the intercom. Then there wouldn't have been no snatching out of dreads, no scratching of faces, and you wouldn't have been going to jail. But let's keep watching.
The seats started rolling in. It didn't take long for the investigators to realize that the real aggressor wasn't Xavier. It was Tia. Turns out she was the one attacking him. Her whole story, fake. So good news for him, the case was dropped.
All right, thank you, Tommy. A Kansas City Chiefs rookie and former Texas Longhorn football player is no longer facing charges after being arrested in Williamson County. We told you earlier today that Xavier Worthy had been arrested on a felony domestic violence charge. Now one of Worthy's lawyers says the DA has declined prosecution of the case. Williamson County online jail records Saturday showed that Worthy was arrested Friday by deputies and held in the county jail. His charge, assault on a family or household member. Now, in a statement after his arrest, Worthy's attorney said he was innocent of the charge against him, claiming the allegation was made by a woman living in Worthy's Williamson County home who had, quote, refused to vacate the residence and made a number of extortive efforts after the, quote, discovery of her infidelity.
Xavier wasn't done yet, though, because after nearly losing everything and having a bunch of people come at him on social media over Tia's lies, he decided to sue her for her shenanigans. Yeah, now Xavier is suing Tia for theft, assault, and defamation.
Hey, Waterboy! Yes, Mr. Coach, for you. You're fired!
And Tia, she finally left the mansion, but not before stealing thousands in cash.
Hey, Waterboy! Yes, Mr. Coach, for you. You're
fired! Get your ass up out of here.
Hey, Waterboy!
Jewelry. Over $300,000 worth of jewelry was missing, his property was damaged, and tens of thousands of dollars in cash was stolen. In the lawsuit, Xavier said rather than leave and separate amicably, Tia became a...
So that sorry ass broke bitch. I mean, get mad if y'all want. YouTube, whatever y'all. I understand. No. A bitch is a female dog, and according to scripture, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Tell me where her shame at. She's completely shameless. According to the scripture, she's supposed to be counted as a dog. Christians, what is a female dog? A bitch. So the bitch not only tried to ruin his life, she robbed the man, okay?
Raged and engaged in a series of abusive, extortive efforts against Xavier. She destroyed his game room, including his gaming desk and console.
Look at that. Vandalism, theft, grand theft, because she stole thousands of dollars worth of shit and stole thousands in cash. Vandalism, grand theft, making false statements to the police. Has this bitch been arrested yet?
Console, a PlayStation 5, and the key to his Rolls Royce. Then she assaulted him, scratching him in his face and ripping out his hair. I mean, big.
They got the police had his dreads as evidence, but somehow still ended up arresting him. They saw the scratches on his face, but somehow still ended up arresting him because he said he didn't want to press charges. Then she said he choked her, but she did. If I was the officer responding to that, no, I can't do that. We could take both of y'all, if anything. But I'm not going to take him because you want to press charges that he's sitting over here scratched up with his braids, with his dread snatched out. No way, man, no way.
Big chunks of hair. He had to shave all his hair off. Then she told police a completely different story, got him arrested, ran down to the courthouse where she lied to a judge to get a temporary restraining order, went back to his house where she continued as the Tasmanian devil she is, stole his money and jewelry, ruined his reputation, and almost ruined his career forever. So he's suing her for damages. $250,000 to $1 million is what he's looking to be awarded. And he also requested a temporary protective order against Tia to stay away from him and his property. You know who I thought about as soon as I heard this?
Look at all that damage, though. What did you think about as soon as you heard this? Tell us.
This ridiculous story. Travis Hunter. Same age as Xavier.
Goddamn Hunter. I tell you, these athletes are dumber than a bag of rocks. On some real shit. Y'all, they don't look. Y'all, intelligent people look at other people's experiences and adapt. They get updates in software. They're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? These little young dudes, y'all coming up in the same industry, that the same leagues that these other brothers that came up in and got took to the ringer. And y'all ain't looking at none of their lives and saying, no, I'm not gonna let that ain't finna happen to me. Every little broad that thinks she cute is ready to be in your face right now. You fools ain't got no business just jumping into serious relationship with the first thing that come across. Look, if you wasn't who you were, would she even look at you? Look both of these dudes. Listen.
Worthy. Xavier entered the NFL last year, and Travis is about to enter the league in a couple of weeks. Both of them foolish for proposing to two thought bucket gold diggers who they reached out to on social media and ignored them until they realized their earning potential. And it's also
You dumb son of a bitch!
I'm a jackass of the week.
also not lost on me that both.
I'm just saying, man. It's two of y'all. Nobody's taking. Look. You're supposed to learn from other people's life experiences. Look at this, and look, he married the bro. He dumber than you. Y'all both dumb, but he's dumber than you. You dudes got to be the dumbest. No. A girl you've been dating since high school, since junior high, something like that. I could see y'all marrying a girl that's just been with you that long. These bros would not be in y'all. Both of y'all got some Tiger Woods ass bitches. If you fools wasn't doing what y'all doing and who y'all are, both of these bros ignored you fools.
Both women bragged about keeping them on ice.
How did we meet, babe, for real?
What you mean, how did we meet?
How did we meet, for real?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I didn't respond to him. He just wasn't my type. How did he become your type? And he's sitting there looking like a doofus. Telling you, these dudes are like racehorses. They athletic, physically athletic and all that, but the brain, the cranial capacity is lacking, man, on record.
Hi.
He DM'd me before, but I didn't respond. He DM'd me before and I was kind of dry.
Both of them getting cheated on by these women while they're on the sidelines posing as supportive girlfriends. And for both guys, too soon to be willing to sign away millions of dollars for relationships with more red flags in a flag football tournament. Let's be real. Xavier was a fool for proposing in the first place. First of all, she didn't want you from the beginning. You didn't become her type until it was clear you'll be in the NFL draft.
Then you proposed within months. Another dumb move.
You dumb son of a bitch!
A man with money don't go around doing this. That's desperate behavior you may see from men under the poverty line, right above it, or in some kind of financial struggle. But men that gotta use
real shit, like you couldn't find no other beautiful woman. And I ain't saying she beautiful. She not pretty to me. I ain't into that bullshit. I ain't listen to that horse shit. I ain't never cared for women that look. That ain't even how she really look. You yank that shit off her head, she a totally different looking woman. You probably wouldn't recognize her if you took that shit off her head. Probably don't got no real hair of her own. You know what I'm saying? Scalp probably cursed by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what else is in there. There may be a foul stitch where there was once a sweet smell. Cause this is a shame. This is a shameless thought, low down woman, dude. You had a dude that could have gave you anything. He was ready to give you anything, ready to make your life totally different. You won't not have to worry about nothing. And you want to sleep with your trainer? And then get mad that he won't accept. I don't know what's. And then the crazy part, you got bras all over the internet whooping this shit like she's somehow in the right. But that's understandable. This is the culture of today. Young ladies are being raised to be exactly what this girl is. Look at that boy mom. Look at Xavier mama. You know what I'm saying? Where is daddy at? You know what I'm saying? Shh.
marriage for a financial come-up is a clear sign of a low-value man. And in this case, Xavier was the one with the money. A lot of money. So much potential. Millions on the line with the NFL. The last thing he should have been doing is getting married. That and getting a woman pregnant. None of it.
You dumb son of a bitch!
It makes sense. I don't understand why these guys do this. They make babies or get married to women that didn't want them in the first place. They already know you won't be in the house with them because most of the year you're going to be on the road traveling to and from games or training somewhere.
And she figured she could be fucking on her trainer during that time. She probably knows some other thoughts who done married some athletes, and that girl, when he in season, you ain't gonna be seeing him. You ain't gonna worry about, he don't know what you doing, girl. Because I don't agree with everything that punk ass dude Marvin Gaye say, but when he say women give each other the worst advice, I agree with that. I've heard it. And it's like, are you trying to help her ruin her life? Yeah. A lot of times women be secretly jealous as hell of their own motherfucking friends and want to see your shit crash and burn.
Pro athlete at the top, you're never going to be home. And financial predators like Tia, that's what they like. They get to live this luxurious lifestyle without you being around majority of the time, giving her the room and opportunity to cheat on you. And please don't think Tia is the only one. Tia is the norm. A lot of these NFL, NBA wags are out here cheating. They cheat the whole time while living it up on the pro athlete's dime. And 9 times out of 10, they flip the script, catch him cheating, use that as the excuse to end the relationship when they've been cheating the whole time, then use his infidelity for more child support, alimony, the big settlement. They go around.
And the shit works. Hook, line, and sinker. The crazy part about it is it's been enough of it to where they damn near could put together a small video for these youngsters to watch coming into the NFL. Yeah, y'all gotta watch it. It's a warning video. It's enough stories out there of shark bitches like that taking cats that destroying men like that. It's enough of it doesn't happen where they could be able to show y'all videos, man. Everybody that this kind of stuff happened to wasn't famous. They got another cat that just caught some time. A military, I don't know if he played football or basketball. I don't know the dude's name. But I just caught another little still video. This woman said that the dude had sex with her and she was unconscious. He locked up for that, man. He's labeled as rapist for the rest of his life. Probably got to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. He said, but she was we had casual consensual sex. No, he raped me. I wasn't even conscious. I had drank too much. I don't know what I was doing. All of us know that'd be a lying bitch to say that. Doing what you want to do, you're just going to use the alcohol as an excuse to say that you didn't know. Get the fuck out of here. You know you sucked all them dicks.
She came from the...
Now, this is the video that I want to get into next because, dude, this is the result of these dumbass youngsters not having strong black men around. Peace be upon my beloved teacher, T. Rogers. He said a man could not become a man until he has held a man's hand. There's a passage. There's a rite of passage to manhood that's completely missing, especially in the black community. I can do it all myself. I'm the mama and the daddy. You ain't never heard a man say he was the mama and the daddy. You've never heard that. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. We don't want to waste too much time.
The strip club and clawed her way into the life of one of the NBA's brightest stars. But behind the...
Look at that fake ass, Miss Peabody.
Filters, the PJs, and the Range Rovers was a woman chasing one thing, the bag. Now look at this fool done found herself behind bars just days after giving birth to another ATM baby, profiling in this mugshot here with no shame, accused of stalking, battery.
Hell yeah, she's smiling. She got 2 ATM babies by an NFL player. She can push her thought behavior to the limit. She got plenty of money. No, the money gonna come. The child support is gonna come no matter what, unless those kids be removed from her custody, which they should be. This bitch out here, let's listen, let's keep listening.
And breaking into a home to attack another woman she saw as competition for her multi-millionaire meal ticket.
Did y'all hear that? Broke into a woman's house and attacked her over her multi-million-dollar meal ticket baby daddy. This is where them youngsters is on their way to. Having the same crap. Look, dude, both of them got bras that could easily be like this broad. Nobody's talking to these youngsters, man. Where are the men? I know they look like, I know mothers are around, but apparently they got some sorry ass mothers, first of all. I don't see how none of these bras are getting past a decent mother. I'm just keeping it 400. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, you know what I mean? That lets you know, Nick, these dudes need brothers around. Look, man, hey, whoa. You got a $13 million contract. You know how many women finna throw themselves at you? You need a man to tell you that and try to get you to check yourself. Not happening. And look at that. This is what this dude going. He got to deal with that for the rest of his life.
How a desperate bottom feeder crash out over a big NBA doofus. I'm telling you, the embarrassment is real.
Details at noon on a scathing love triangle that sources say involves Pelican star Zion Williamson, as a woman accused of stalking and beating another woman linked to him romantically made her first court appearance today. Akima Love's bond was set at $50,000 and she was issued a stay-away order from that woman.
Zion Williamson.
Violent ass Akima Love. Get the fuck out of here.
The #1 pick in the 2019 NBA draft.
He got another one. Look, another big doofus. Look at him. Look at him. He looked dumb as a bag of rocks. Don't care what nobody say. Y'all niggas are stupid. Don't care what nobody say. You Negroes are stupid. What is this, man? Y'all trying to destroy y'all lives?
A powerhouse forward who signed a 5-year, $107 million contract back in 2022. He's got...
Oh, correction. He's a basketball player. Oops. Doesn't really make a difference, though, between the basketball and the football. Or all of these dudes being taken, getting took for a ride by these sorry-ass frauds that don't give a damn about... How the hell you can tell these frauds don't care about y'all? I don't understand. You niggas... Y'all got... Hey, they stupid, man. Hey, look, they wouldn't have looked at you fools twice if y'all wasn't playing ball. These same chicks, especially those other two, they said straight up, they ignored them dudes. Y'all think these chicks like y'all for y'all looks?
Sponsorship deals from the Jordan brand, Gatorade, and a future that's not looking so bright anymore with his off-the-court decisions. Although Zion dropped some pounds, he's still carrying around a lot of baggage, especially with these Dollar Tree thought buckets and his obsession with thought pockets that's obviously weighing the New Orleans Pelicans down. Way too many problematic birds. But while Zion is failing to stay injury-free, he's making headlines with his Tasmanian devil gold-digging Magic City baby mama. That's Akima Love.
She called her a Tasmanian devil gold-digging.
Love, a former poll worker who had her eyes on his money from the jump. That's why ever since she met him, she's been trying to secure child support checks with ATM babies. She had the first one in 2023, and not even 2 years later, she recently had the second one. Now Zion's money is providing for her, his 2 children, and the child she had with another man before she met him. And
You dumb son of a bitch!
I'm a jackass of the week.
These dudes are man, dude. How to fuck up your life in 3 easy steps? These dudes they can write a manual. How to fuck off your professional sports career in 3 easy steps. You got not 1 but 2 babies by this. And she already got a you playing somebody unfinished game.
No, she's not staying out of the way.
Your mama went for y'all mothers is going for this shit. Yeah, but you know what though? A lot of these mothers nowadays are just like these bras. And look at them as equals. Or just okay, girl, because I'm in this dad, girl. Like they say, the sisterhood is powerful. Even if it's a slut walk, they together. Abortion walk, slut walk, sisterhood.
Or maintaining a low profile, considering Zion is at risk of being dropped. No, she's turning up the heat, making the block hot. Literally.
They say Love egged the woman's house and then threatened her on social media. Police say Monday, Love, who had just given birth weeks ago, entered the victim's house, grabbed her hair, hit her with keys, leaving just cuts all over her face and her arms with her fingernails torn off, according to investigators.
Something like that, or just like that. This is your baby mama. Boy, man. You could have just went to the projects, man. You would have found a thick broad just as ignorant, I promise you. You think you came up. Man, you dudes supposed to, I ain't saying be passport bros, I'm just saying, man, go see more of the world, man. Go find a feminine, fit, friendly, intelligent woman that know how to be a helpmeet to a man. Oh, God, man, that's been taught her whole life how to be one, and then married 2 of them. Shit.
We first saw Zion making the turn for the worse back in 2023 when his baby mama went online and posted baby shower footage showing himself to be a complete disappointment, getting a baby mama exotic dancer pregnant, a woman much older than him, when he had so many more options.
My baby, you gonna see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds.
We're talking about a multi-million-dollar young NBA star who had a bright future, throwing his life away in the gutter. He couldn't maintain his weight, he was getting injured all the time, and we quickly realized he was distracted by these 304s, most of them way older than him. You had a lot of these older financial predators swoop in on Zion, and he got caught up in a bunch of drama. When Akima showed the world that she was
You dumb son of a bitch!
pregnant, all the other adult workers that was messing around with him came out windmilling on IG. Had Zion running around here looking like a complete fool. The thought buckets exposing his obvious 304 addiction left and right. He was even at the baby shower wearing this weak simp shirt, stating he was only there because he didn't want to get yelled at. That was a true sign that this guy—
You dumb son of a bitch!
You a bitch, homie. What the fuck? This is the kind of man that's being raised, bro. That's not a man. I didn't want to get you. That mean you not gonna be the head of your home. That means she is. The squishy backbone missing ass dudes, man. And these are the see that? Do you see that? This is the result of a fatherless black America. On record.
Guy was not wearing the pants, and he's just a very wealthy trick getting bossed around by older streetwalkers. Extreme beta alert. Months later, his baby mama quietly gave birth to his first child, her second, and then she announced another pregnancy just a month ago and gave birth a few weeks later to her third child, Zion's second. So now he's got 2 kids, both with her, and she's got an additional kid from another man.
In my soft girl era, I love it here.
But the calm, curated fake soft girl image quickly gave way to chaos. Just days after giving birth, his baby mama was arrested at a mansion linked to him.
Just days after giving birth, she over there trying to fight somebody.
Apparently, these two are not living together. Zion's got a mansion, and he's got the baby mama put up in another mansion. I have to say, the timing of the arrest and the press is all horrible, considering Zion's murky future. He did get that 5-year, $197 million New Orleans contract, but the last 3 years are not guaranteed. He's got to meet attendance in addition to weight benchmarks, or he's at risk of getting cut, and they won't have to pay him out the remaining years. With his last 3 years of his contract not being guaranteed, he's being closely evaluated now due to that loophole, with 2024-25 being the first season they can cut him. He only played 30 games this season, and he's totally embarrassing the Pelicans organization. It's just not a good look. So yeah, Zion is only 24, but he's got these older predators running around after him, and the baby mama that's in her 30s is completely crashing out. Now, when she met Zion, he was seeing her and 10 other women at the same time. When she intentionally got pregnant for a check, he was still seeing 10 other women at the same time. And when she decided to get pregnant from him for the second time, because one ATM baby isn't enough, she needed 2, he was still seeing 10 other women at the same time.
She knew about the 10 other women. I ain't tripping on there. I care about them. Then she had that baby. Who that bitch? He showing up in the people's houses and trying to break in and fight with them. I thought you knew about the 10 other bitches, right? Dude, my dear brethren.
Time. Now there's another one running around his mansion, and all of a sudden Akima is not down with the other sister wife. So on March 17th, while big and pregnant, baby on board, she went to the house, egged the home because the woman was inside, before she sent a message to the woman saying, "Don't worry, it's going to be your head next time when I drop this baby. Count your days." And then days later, she showed up to Zion's house, attacked the woman, grabbed her by the hair, started punching her with keys, tearing off several of the woman's fingernails, leaving her face covered with visible cuts. And side note, you already know this was a jealous attack because she was aiming to try to destroy this woman's face. The woman sustained lacerations above her eyes, a raised lump on her face, and several scratches to her arms and face. After attacking the victim, she fled the scene. Then when she got arrested, got a lawyer to go down to the courthouse, begging a judge to let her go because she had a baby just a few days before, not to mention the other baby that's a year old and the other child she had before she met Zion. Her lawyer told the judge she was a stay-at-home mom, so she needed to get out of jail and get back home to her 3 kids. She was released from custody on a $50,000 bond. An order of protection was also issued for her to stay away from the victim, and she had to give up a gun she had in her possession.
Tonight, NBA star.
My God, man. Niggas will fuck up a cup of coffee, yo.
Star Zion Williamson in the middle of a love triangle that turned violent in recent days.
We're not going to waste no more time on this show, on this particular chapter of things, but we're just going to say for the record, ladies and gentlemen, my God, man. Y'all seen all of that. Both of those young brothers, there's nothing saying that the thoughts that they with ain't the exact same. Look, old boy, Xavier Worthy, he had the same type of Tasmanian devil. She just got caught before she could get locked in. She actually got exposed before she could get pregnant by him, or before he could do the I do's and not have no prenups and all that. Because I guarantee you, she was going to tell him she didn't want to sign no prenup, and he wasn't going to make her sign one. And those things are fightable in court, and they can get them out of there. You heard what the lady said? All she was going to have to do is try to make it look like he the one that was cheating, even though she was cheating the whole time. And in most cases, that be what's going on with a lot of these females that's married to these celebrities and these basketball and football players. They be thotted out with other football and basketball players. He don't be the only one. They be thotted out. But the minute he get caught up, or he get a baby mama or another side chick pregnant, something like that, oh, they divorcing him, and he infidelity, and I was a good wife, and yada, yada, yada. And them lawyers painted up just like that, and before you know it, the court totally going in her favor, and here it is, she was the original infidel. Worthy of being buried up to her neck and hit in the head with stones until dead by Shema Mashiach Awashah. But damn, dog, I understand why these rules are in place the way they are. Keep people in check. Nothing like a good old stoning. To make sure these women understand, hey, out of everything, you better not get caught cheating on your husband. But he shut up. Men and women are not the same. Stop even comparing. But it's all right. It is all right. Men and women are not the same. Stop comparing. I'm the mommy and the daddy. But you never hear a man say, I'm your daddy and your mama. You're not the same. Stop comparing. Reckon. But nah, man, thank you all for joining the show. We were just getting off into it. Y'all know what we was doing. We was talking about fatherless. This is the results of a fatherless Black America right here, yo. I don't care what nobody say. These situations that you're seeing, these people getting caught up in the mess that they getting caught up in, this is a result of them daddies not being around, man. Anybody can say what they want, dude. No, and these particular young brothers, maybe if they had a strong brother around to go to and get counsel from, they wouldn't be done got caught up in the situations they done got caught up in. Oh, well, Travis, what Travis, he all right, for now. It ain't hit the fan yet, but you heard what they said. You heard what the lady said. His so-called wife that already got caught cheating on him too. Why? Because she don't like him. She said she wasn't into him. He wasn't her type. That hasn't changed. Your possessions is her type. You still not her type, bruh. And that's just keeping it 400. And there's nobody there to tell you this. And it's sad because these I don't know what kind of mamas these dudes got. Because, man, it was tough for a girl to get past Mama Jan. Especially when it came to me. I'm her third born son. And I ain't got millions. It's still tough. You know what I'm saying? On some real stuff. It used to be, man, women was like, they watching these chicks closely. You don't know, nobody's finna come and take advantage of my son. That's why that smart brother over there had everything, the soccer player, put everything in his mama's name, bank accounts, all his money, everything went to his mama. And the lady tried to divorce him and found out she couldn't get nothing because technically he don't got nothing. These dudes ain't smart enough for that, man. It's all right, man. It's a couple of thousand. I ain't tripping on that. Yeah, man, I understand. I done played with some money too. And if I had tens of thousands, 400 or 500 wouldn't probably be a big deal to me either. But that is a dumb way to look at things. That's a lack of respect for money. And you have to respect money. You ain't trying to say love it, but you gonna respect it. I promise you that. But on some real stuff, man, hey, it's been your boy Bam Bam Belly Young. One of Watt's 3 favorite sons, represent 10 foes, 10 toes down. East side ours because the east side is ours. Signing off, getting out of YouTube first. Love y'all to death, love y'all to life. Boom.